Welcome back, friends.
Take two.
Welcome back, friends, to Dead End Convos, the podcast without a plan. We have done some rebranding, Mary Grace and I.
Yeah. Rob, the original co-host of this show, is out for the count. He's down. He's out. We talked about it last time with his whole toxicity of quitting every 4 seconds
and using it as a fighting.
Yeah, he got offended though because I have changed the logo. I updated the logo to be Elizabeth's face, and we both have hair now in the photo.
Wore a bun to represent my character. That's Ted's head.
This Elizabeth's dog, Ted, that we've talked about, he's a miracle to be alive.
Teddy.
He's not coming.
Come here.
But yeah, so we did a little rebrand. Honestly, the podcast where we'll never agree would have worked for us about a month ago, but for some reason, we've been agreeing a lot lately.
You know what I truly think?
No.
This is from the heart, folks. I think that this podcast actually gives us like an outlet to talk and communicate our differences or our opinions in like a civil way, because we know that it's going to be public and people are going to watch it.
Well, I mean, I do edit and like post it so it doesn't have to be public.
Well, but you don't really. Like, they're pretty much what they are. Like they aren't really edited very much. It's mostly just us talking. But yeah, we really are already. Yeah,
you haven't. She's not different than Rob in that case. That's for sure.
I just want to not have it right here, but yeah. So yes, we've been getting along a lot better. Well, maybe it's just us aging. I don't know.
Or maybe we're speaking too soon.
Yeah, we might still. We'll see.
Anyways, there's been a small rebrand. It's just a thing. This is a new co-host.
Not much changed.
I'm introducing the new co-host. She's been a hit.
Oh. Thank you to our lovely, lovely listeners.
So delusional.
Hey, you got.
We had millions of comments.
Have you never
her.
heard of?
Whoa!
My mic fell.
Is it loose?
I don't know.
I don't know.
No, what's that called when you think something's gonna happen and then it happens because you thought it?
Did you put a curse on Dad?
What?
Did you put a curse on Dad so that he'd quit?
No, I just knew. It'd
okay,
be
your
me.
dog. I mean, what is happening? Just lay down. Thank you.
But so yeah, I'm here now, and the character image did not change that much. It really just was added with a bun,
and in the frown went to a smile.
Oh, yes, yeah. I am happier than him, I think.
Yes. What is going on?
I don't know. I'm okay.
Let me see. Yeah, you have like a loose. What's loose?
I have a loose mic, everyone.
What is loose on here?
I think it's just supposed to be hanging this way.
Oh yeah. No, mine's not. Oh yeah.
Yeah, yours is hanging like that.
All right. So anyways, we just need to get that out of the way so that
I will from now on. We might have Mr. Robert on like as a guest.
He was really offended when he just found out that I made it.
But this is sad because people are gonna like be like, wow, you guys are mean.
No, he held it over my head. I've asked him to record so many times and he tells me no and yells at me. So
yeah, and guys, he also was like, "Oh, I bet with Hugh being on it, I bet no one watches it now."
Yeah, he said
and he's like, "Oh, do people even like it now that I'm not on it?" And I was like, "Yeah, guess what, buddy? They like it better."
Yeah.
But anyway, enough about that. That's kind of like dreary talk. Well, not really, because
it's just something that had to be said.
It did.
All right, so then we can talk about Mom because that's the most current situation kind of happening. What is going on right now? Oh my God, can you just, I have like a fucking cat tail in my mouth. It's a lot. So our mother, dude, it's on.
She never gets love though.
Our mother, Mary, we talked about it already, the last part, right? She finished radiation. Had she finished it then? I don't remember.
Mm-hmm. I don't know.
Anyway, so she finished radiation, and now she had to apply through insurance for the T-cell therapy. Then she just got approved like a few days ago.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's set up, and she's going to be getting her cells extracted and sent out, and then she'll be spending a lot of time in the hospital. And it's a big procedure, a big process, and it has a 50-50 chance of working. So,
Teddy, you're really killing my spotlight. Oh, he won't come here.
So that's where we're at with Mom.
Yeah. I don't even know how to feel.
Yeah,
it's an odd thing. I think technically it's considered a clinical trial still, isn't it?
I don't know.
They call it, I don't know. I mean, I don't think I would have made that up. I feel like that was thrown around, that it's like still kind of, I mean, it is new. It's very new, I think. Within like the last couple of years, I think they started doing it for people.
I don't know.
I don't know. I might be making all this up because you know I love doing that. You seem to know a lot more. Like I always say, this is a specialty of mine. Look it up because I might be wrong because I don't really know anything.
I have no idea about all the trial stuff. I think it's been around for decent, like whatever. I don't know. But yeah, I don't know how to feel about it either because a 50-50 chance is flipping a coin, and it is.
There's nothing we can do.
I know, I'm just saying I don't know how you feel.
I don't know either. I mean, I think in moments like this, you have to be positive because, one, the person experiencing that stuff needs other people around them to be positive. And two, I don't think being negative about it is going to do any help. So, I don't know. It's a weird spot to be in because you want to be like, I don't know. I always struggle with that because when things go well, I think they're going really well. And then when they all of a sudden don't go well, I have not been preparing for that at all because I just am not that way.
Well, I don't really think that there's a way to prepare for this.
No, it's
like
a very
it either
weird
works or doesn't.
Scenario.
And for now, we just have to like hope it works because there's really nothing else to do.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, that's where that's at. I just want to clarify that Rob, this is his own doing that he's off the podcast. I just want to clarify because I feel like we kind of didn't make it super clear here. It's his own doing. But anyways, I can move on to the spaniel story that I haven't told you yet.
Mm-hmm.
It was a this is here. Show him to the camera. Show the boy to the camera. This is Teddy.
This is Teddy,
the vaccine survivor.
Vaccination. Yeah, let's show you his dot. Right here. See that orange spot?
This up here is a different color.
That's what almost made him die. He almost died from that.
All right, so I was pulling out of the driveway to go take Nico for a walk, and I was in my car. And I turned out, and we live on like a country back road where like there's no people really. I mean, there's random houses and stuff, but this tiny, about his size, about Ted's size, Cavalier
King Charles Spaniel
was running at my car like super fast, right at my car.
Oh my God.
So I stopped because I'm like, holy shit. It was like a puppy one. It was tiny, and it was like chocolate brown, and I was like, oh my God. And like
on this road,
yeah. And so I like got out of the car and as I got out of the car,
it was a squirrel.
It wasn't even real. It wasn't there. No. And it jumped into my car.
What?
He was so cute.
Was Nico with you?
Yeah. Nico lost his fucking mind from the back seat and was barking over him. And he was like cowering because he didn't know Nico was in there. And he like thought that we were having fun. So he jumped into my car.
Why did you stop?
You would have left that dog.
No, but wasn't wasn't it somebody's like dog?
Yeah, but it was running alone down a country road, and it's a puppy.
Oh, I thought it was running out of a driveway. I saw it that way, that it was running out of a driveway.
No, it was at our driveway almost. I just pulled out.
Oh, yeah, well, that's weird.
So,
okay.
And it's just tiny dog, and it's like obviously people like it's like a purebred, like somebody like this isn't like a stray dog.
Yeah,
and yeah, he jumped into my car onto my seat, and he was like going crazy. And then Nico barked at him, and he was like cowering, and they have those giant eyes, so he was like looking up, like so scared. And then I was like, oh my God. I'm like, come on, get out. Because Nico was losing his fucking mind. And so then I like got him to jump back out. And then an old man like way down the road stepped out. And he's like, and I'm like, is it, I don't know why I said that, but I didn't understand. I'm like, is this your dog? Like, why the fuck else would he be standing there staring at me? And then I felt weird, but then I was afterwards, it's just my anxiety because I'm like, that's stupid because I started thinking in my head, I'm like, he's going to think I'm stealing his dog because the dog was in my car. But then I'm like, fuck you. You let your dog run away. It's not my fault.
Yeah.
And so then the dog went sprinting as fast as it could back to him. And it ran like him, like how he jumps around like with his like bunny legs. It ran like that back. So I'm like, all right. And so then I started driving and it comes sprinting back out.
No.
So I stopped again and I'm like, bro, like fucking pick your dog up.
Oh my God.
And so the dog comes running back to him and I'm like, oh my God, not to him, like onto their property. And then I drove away and the car was coming this way. I saw it come sprinting back out. So then the lady like slammed her brakes on. So I don't know if that dog survived because I just kept going after that.
Okay. Why would you? Like,
I just think he couldn't. I think he probably let it out. And then he couldn't
get it to come back.
That was the vibe I was getting because he was old. Like he couldn't walk very fast.
Yeah.
And that puppy was fast.
Well, and when they're small, there's nothing to like a bigger dog. It's like, oh, come here, and you can like grab their collar kind of thing. Like when they're small, they're so low to the ground that if they're fast and that small, it's like really hard to grab them.
I know, but it's weird because he liked going. Like he came right up to me.
Oh yeah, I'm sure he's friendly. It's just that it's.
But I don't know why the guy couldn't get him. I don't know. I hope he lived, and I hope that guy learned his lesson because that dog could have died like 1,600 times. If I wasn't coming out of the driveway when I did, I feel like with a weirdo. Like,
well,
Teddy,
Ted,
come on,
Teddy. Oh, you got scared for a moment. Teddy. Okay. Well, that's a little distracting.
If I hadn't come out of the driveway at that moment, like he would have kept going, but also he could have like gone into like the tall grass or like there's that little pond thing right there, like, or you just could have kept fucking going forever.
Yeah. No, that's terrible.
Yeah. So
wow.
Yeah, it was really weird though.
Well, so I live in an apartment and there's this huge dog. It's a huge German Shepherd. And his name is Prince. And like, I mean massive. Like this is the biggest German Shepherd I've ever seen. His head is legitimately like massive. I mean, he's huge. Anyway, really sweet dog, but I was pulling in and I was like trying to park in the spot and the guy was bringing him to the bathroom or something. And he doesn't, but again, like he didn't have him on a leash. And there's cars everywhere. It's an apartment complex. So it's like, it's not like the smartest idea, but he thinks he's really well trained or whatever. I don't know. And so I'm like trying to kind of come in and he starts sprinting towards my car. And so I like halt and I'm like, you know, when you like are in that, well, like you're in like that like turning phase. So you're like turning in and you're like not quite in. And I was sitting like that and the guy didn't see that he had ran away. So I was just sitting like that for a while. And then he saw and this guy got pissed. He was like, and he smacked him in the face.
I thought you meant at you.
No.
He smacked his dog in the face?
Yeah. And then I kept trying to pin and he started running back again. So I had to stop again. And then he got really mad. And then I eventually could park. It took me 2 times of trying to be.
He smacked his dog in the face?
Yeah. People are pretty mean with their dogs. Yeah. And,
weird.
Yeah. And
like,
then
your dog doesn't
And then I got
care.
out of the car and then he ran at me. I mean, he's a nice dog. Like, he's not trying to be violent or anything. He's just friendly. And then the guy got really, really mad.
Yeah, but if your dog runs away multiple times, you probably
just put it on a
put
leash. Right. I'm like, why
then you
is
don't
that?
have to beat the shit out of him. Like,
Right.
what the fuck?
Yeah. So that's my dog story of the day. That happened a couple months ago.
What is that sound?
It's Ted.
He's insane.
He sounds like a chicken when he barks.
Yeah, I don't know. Dogs are fine, but they should not be lost. I don't know.
Well, and the guys above me had a dog, and all of a sudden, they had a
nosy neighbor over
no,
here.
they had a different dog. And so I overheard someone say like, well, I guess I am nosy. I don't know.
You're like, I had a cup to the wall and I heard someone say.
No, but I heard someone say like, oh, where's the other one? And they were like, oh, she got ran over by a car. It's kind of like that thing when someone like breaks up with someone and then they're dating someone like that night and you're like, how'd that happen? That's what I'm saying. How does that happen? They got this dog.
People
like,
love
literally,
love.
I think the day that dog probably got ran over. I'm like, that's such a odd thing to do, but okay.
Some people do that.
And this dog's just as crazy. Like, that dog was not very well trained. I mean, not that even, like, just put it on a leash. Again, I don't get why these people don't just have their dogs on a What just happened? What just happened? What happened?
He just went to try to get Nora and she fucking scooped him across the floor.
She hit him?
Like he's not. I think his ego is more bruised than anything, dude. She fucking scooped.
He ran back.
She goes, and then he went flying.
He was so scared he ran back.
He likes cats because her cat and him get along.
Oh, yeah. They cuddle. They spoon each other.
Just two boys.
Yep. Boys being boys. Here, lay on my lap.
Just boys being boys.
Here, I have your bone. I'll hold it.
That was hilarious. I wish that was on camera because
that is really
I
was gonna say I didn't think he was over there when I looked.
She threw him. That was wild.
He scurried over so fast.
He really gets. He gets in their face though, and these cats don't like that.
This just hit his paw, and he went like that because he got
scared.
Well,
he like literally. She's like, get away, and he's like right in her
face.
That's
because my cat Gus and Ted
they just said this. They spoon. We said
no, I know, but I'm saying like they get like they constantly are like playing and like rolling and doing whatever. Just boys. He thinks being like that with cats is normal.
When Ted got here today, he was a little excited to see Nico.
Yeah,
he was. How do you say?
Erected. Straight up.
Ew. Yeah, it was a lot for everyone, I think.
Well, okay.
He rolls over on his back.
Okay, can anybody blame me that he almost died from a vaccine? So I'm a little hesitant to put him to sleep to get his wee-wee done.
No, they do the balls. They don't do anything to the actual
I know.
wee.
It's
fine. I just thought that part was funny. I didn't need to go in depth about that. Plus,
also,
he's not that old. I actually don't know if he's supposed to be neutered yet.
Yeah, he's like 8 months.
Yeah, I think it's about this time, like 6 months.
I know.
To
I'm not
year.
really late on it. I definitely could still, but
yeah, I don't think.
Or maybe should I breed him?
No,
why?
Elizabeth. He almost died from one vaccine. His genes are not. No, do not breed him.
Oh
no,
he's so cute though.
No,
people would buy him.
Yeah, but just don't do it. Don't do it.
I think Mary and I have both experienced the faults of mixing breeds. Would you agree?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not a good idea.
Nico got like
a Pomeranian with a Husky is not right.
Nico got
it's just
all
not
Husky,
okay.
And then he got the Pomeranian like anger.
that's a terrible combination.
He has the Husky stubbornness and the
He's
Pomeranian like the little like bitchy mood that they get in.
That's such a terrible combo.
But that's what he got.
That is actually really funny. He's a stubborn dog though.
Well,
because he knows
Huskies are known for
Oh
that.
my God, they know exactly what you want. They're just like,
No,
yeah,
he won't look at me. He turns around and he walks away. And then like when you talk to him, he starts smelling something and pretending he can't hear you.
So annoying.
He's fun. He's a good time.
He's a good guy.
Yes.
Do you think it's time to talk about butts?
The parasites or the fat in the ass?
The fat in the ass.
Yeah, the fat ass.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah.
Mary and I were talking about, because I don't have TikTok, but it's everywhere. I feel like the big thing of now.
It's just the world.
No, because people didn't know about that a lot before.
The Kardashians started this. Made it a trend.
We're referring to BBL.
Well, they did, and then like all the like rap and pops, like all those people freaking get those now, and like it starts out like okay, but then they get
oh my
crazy.
Lord,
like
have you
Kim looks
seen,
insane.
it's not even so well, yes, but Chloe, have you seen Chloe this way? It's absurd.
They all look like that.
It's
well,
absurd.
not all
For
of
some
them, but
reason,
most of them.
Chloe specifically, I'm like, oh my God, like literally, because her legs will be like this big.
I think it's because she's tall.
Yeah, it's something about her
Because
proportions.
she has really long legs too.
Yeah, because on Kim, it never, like, it obviously, like, you can
Have
tell.
you seen her
Yeah.
recently? She looks crazy.
They both have the same thing I'm talking about, though, where, like, it's, like, tiny legs, and then, like, it's, like, it just doesn't look real. Like, they went way too far. Way too far.
But I think for them, it's intentional. Like, I think Kim's...
It's, like, their thing.
Maybe
but
Chloe... I
like,
think Chloe's just fucked up. I hate talking about this, but I think
know.
that Kim is like a caricature. Like, I think she thinks of herself that way. And so I think she's supposed to be like a caricature of a person.
That's so sad.
Well, she's way fucking richer than anybody, so she's fine. But
that doesn't... Can you imagine literally your entire being being like...
It's like...
off of something fake? Literally?
Yeah, because it's kind of like...
It's not even like, oh, I'm good at acting. It's that I literally get fat shot into my butt.
No, it's like
And like,
living. It's like a living like art type of a thing where you are, like I'm saying, like a caricature. You're I guess her talent is that she's an entertainer. Like, really, she's not an actress, but she's
not
an entertainer.
really. She doesn't even do it.
You can say that, but they have 8 billion. Like, clearly, they're entertaining. Like, very clearly, and we're talking about them.
Well, let's stop.
Anyways, the whole point was they started the BBLs and they've taken it so fucking far.
Oh,
I mean, they didn't start it, but they're the ones I think that popularized it.
Now with that being said, because I do think, especially now with TikTok, I think TikTok's opening up a lot of like, of these, well, what you're going to talk about with the parasite stuff too. I think like a lot of stuff's brought to light and it's just like normalized and a lot of people are doing these things now. So BBLs, I feel like that's getting more popular. But I feel like I walk around now and I'm like, do you think you've seen someone with one?
I don't leave the house, so I wouldn't know.
Like, okay, there are 2 times that I have legitimately not been able to stop staring at someone's butt. And,
okay.
And that's
what are you trying
twice
to say right now?
that I think they had BBLs. But there's no way of proving that. But like, there was this one girl.
No way of proving.
I asked them.
You're like,
hey, where'd you get your BBL done?
Oh.
No, but there was this one girl at the gym, and it was insane. Like, it was absolutely absurd. And every guy was staring at her ass, and so
you?
was I. Because
you're
it was insane. Like, it's like, it's not like right. Like, there's no way
I think how you
real.
can tell. Well, one of the main ways you can tell, because I guess like some people can have.
Is if it's really like circular.
No, I think it's more dependent on like somebody's hips. If they don't have hips and they're straight and only have a butt, it's probably not real.
That's not true because they can put fat here.
Well,
and I'm pretty sure they do.
People are going to cheap ones now. That's what I was trying to tell you.
Yeah,
is that
because
now
I think they do. Because like I think they make them look. Because I think they know that. I think they make it.
I don't know. I have seen on TikTok with people who. I'm like staring at your leg now. Well, you're like reddish. I'm like, where? I don't know.
I got a BBL last week, so that's why I'm so into that.
No, on TikTok, people have gotten like botched ones, and it is so fucking crazy looking.
Oh my god,
like,
we should do a podcast where we
that's so mean.
To
put people's videos and be like, ew. No.
If they're already online as botched.
Anyways, I wouldn't. You don't know what the videos are like though. It's like people crying and being like, "Look at what happened to me," and you're gonna be like, "Oh my god, ew."
I do want to see.
No,
one.
I can't do that. That's really mean because they already feel like shit. But
I'm sure you can just go get it removed.
I don't know how it works, but it's all expensive. These people can't afford things like this, and they're going to like. Can you imagine like
going
surgeons?
into like credit card debt to like get a butt? That's such a weird, like, our society's so
well, this generation is so
oh my god
weird,
like, it's
because
so bizarre. Like I want botox, and the girl I want to get it from is doing like a Black Friday deal, so I'm waiting for Black Friday to buy botox. Like, what is wrong with us?
Wait, what was I gonna say?
What's happening?
This generation, my generation, I've told you this a million times, but it is so hard, and other millennials, mid to older millennials, let me know if your memories are the same. We grew up with like the stick thin, like anorexic people being the like what you wanted to be. So it is so hard for me to wrap my head around the fact that people want to inject fat into their butts and like be like they don't want to get rid of their fat. They want to just relocate their fat.
I actually have
which is like mind blowing.
I actually have two things so it even goes back because I do think it's more of a recent thing because even back to like mom's generation was the same thing. Being thin was like the it thing. And so like mom she's always been a very curvy woman. But I think that wasn't a thing back then. But like we always say, like if she was in this generation, she would have been like the hottest chick.
Yeah,
like,
she
around.
like naturally has.
She naturally has like the
almost
waist,
ridiculous body.
Yes, her waist was
Why did either? Is it real?
I don't know.
Did she get plastic surgery?
Or did she wear one of those things that suctions your stomach? Because like literally,
why did I say it like
when
that?
she got married, her wedding dress is I think like a 24-inch waist.
Well, she definitely is the hourglass. So like her waist,
mean, like it's outrageous.
Like our waist would never be that small because we don't have an hourglass figure.
It's insane.
Like her like fucking ribs going.
Yeah, and
ours
she has
don't
a nice
do that
juicy bum.
She does. Did she maybe get plastic surgery and never tell us?
I don't know.
Maybe she's a pioneer of it and we didn't know.
I don't know because I would love to see where she got that from because
who did your work?
I'm serious.
Which doctor did you?
No, but I'm serious.
Is he like, still alive?
Who?
Because it lasted too.
Grandma didn't. I guess we don't know what Grandpa's mom looked like.
Yeah, we do. What do you think? Nobody ever saw Grandpa's mom?
I didn't, and you didn't.
I've seen pictures of her.
Well, did she have that nice hourglass figure?
No, and
so who did?
Grandma was like a freaking straight.
She was very She was not very curvy.
Maybe her mom though did have an hourglass, but she was just pudgy and short.
Well, she was older too when we.
But she might. I can see her because she always had those skirts on in the pictures I've seen, like those long skirts.
Yeah, she was so cute.
And I can see her maybe she might have had an hourglass.
I don't know. It's an outrageous body, and I want it.
All right. Well, the camera shut off. But we're back.
And Teddy's taking a nice little nap.
Yeah, I don't know. Mom's body is pretty not average. I don't think people really just have that body. They're all fucking paying to get it. But anyways, I was saying they go to cheap doctors now because they want to get a discount, which is terrifying to me. I don't want to do that, but if I ever were, I don't think that it's where I would like cut corners on finances. I would probably pay the right amount to go to somebody who can do a good job because dude, I'm telling you, I wish I did have one of the like botched ones saved because
I would love to see that, to be honest.
And I don't know what they do if it's like that. Yeah, I'm sure they can suck it out, but like I don't know.
Well, I think there's a way
crazy
to like,
though, because the girl also, I think, because that's what people, I was looking at the comments, because like it was crazy looking, and people were like, "You're swollen," which probably is true because like,
do they
I
make
can't
them?
even explain it.
But do they make them like? Is it like outrageously big? Like, do they make it look stupid?
It was crazy, but that's what people are like. It's swollen. It'll go down. It's not gonna look like that because she was like bawling her eyes out, and it was crazy looking.
That's gotta hurt to like sit on.
No, they can't. I mean, no, you can eventually, but you never sit again.
Yeah, sorry,
I'm gonna stand at dinner.
Oh
no,
my
I mean, I don't know
gosh.
how long it is. I think it's like a couple weeks, maybe.
What do you do?
They have to lay on their stomachs. They're given like pillows that they like have to lay on their stomachs. Yeah, you can't sit on it.
Oh my god, what is wrong with us?
I don't know. It's like a pretty crazy surgery
Isn't
to
this
just electively
sad that,
like do.
And it is sad. Like, I don't. Again, it must just be this new movement of like everything being like big, but like even like young. Like I'm 24 and like I don't know. I mean, I kind of want to get Botox, but I think that's even kind of young. But like
they
now
call
people,
it baby Botox.
But I'm saying like now like people are getting like filler. Like, it's like not a big deal, and it's like it's really sad.
A lot of people like change their chin shape.
No, so there's this thing that girl that I'm gonna I think go to. She's in Bloomfield Hills. And I mean, it's insane because like when you kind of start like following people like this, you realize all the things they do are like what one person has everything of. And you're like, so that one person, like Kim Kardashian or any of those people, they're like hardly what they were. Like actually as a human being supposed to look like. Like it's called a Y lift. I don't know what they do or how they do it, but like and it looks amazing because it's what we think looks best on people because it's what we see everywhere. So to us, it's like ideal. But it basically, you have like none of this fat and it like totally makes everything like suctioned up like really well. So you just have like your jawline and it's like a really tight. But again, I feel like that'd be like uncomfortable.
I may be getting a Y lift next.
No, but even like what is it called? The one where they call them like
the strings. I hate
that.
No,
that really freaks me out. That freaks me out too. But yeah, they'll do threads.
Ooh, it
threads.
Freaks me out. They
I think this might be how they do it, or maybe it's real surgery. But it's another thing all of the Kardashians have, and like you don't realize until like you see that this is a procedure, and it makes it look exactly how that looks. But it's called like fox eyes. Or something, and it like tips them up.
Yeah,
I don't know if they do it with threads or if it's a real surgery where they have to like cut and pull up. I don't know, but I'm like
the eyelid area.
I don't know, but I'm like, so none of the like eye shape, lip shape, chin shape, like nothing is theirs.
No, but like
it's so weird.
But what's even crazier is like how much money and effort they put into all this shit. And if you saw those people in real life, they look like clowns. They look crazy,
especially
like,
as you get old.
There's
like
been
Chris
no.
has to look
dude. Even
terrible.
right now, like there's touched photos of them.
Really,
especially like Kylie, which is really sad because she's like your age, I think, or younger.
I know. I actually think about that.
Like like it doesn't look real. Like when she's all airbrushed and everything, like it looks fine because it's like how it's supposed to look. But she looks like. It looks crazy because it looks fake. It looks crazy. She has like the chin thing, I think, like the implant or like whatever the fuck. She
definitely has that Y and those cat eye or the fox eye.
But like,
you can tell if someone's eyes slightly go up, it's literally like this big surgery they get. But you know, I even put on like, and I feel like you and I both have like, actually all of us, all of the siblings, we don't have like thin lips, I wouldn't say. But of course that's a big thing too. But I even did like a little bit of I'll use like some of those like lip injector like at home. Buy them at Sally's.
Like the black market.
No, I always thought it was weird. Sally's had earring guns though. But anyway, no, just like the lip glosses, like the ones from like.
They're lip plumpers.
Lip plumpers, yeah. Well, the one I'm thinking of is called lip injection, but whatever. But I did it today and like I didn't even like how that looked. So I'm like, how are these people, unless you have like absurdly thin lips and you're just confident you won't come out looking really stupid, I would be very scared that it would look like dumb. Because like I even put that on and I'm like, it looks like it's too much attention like here. Like I don't like it.
Well, I think you're probably not used to it, but other than that, I don't really think things that go away are that big of a deal because it can suck, but like it's going away. But doing things
those
like an
last
eye,
a decent amount. Also, they start to migrate and do those lumps.
I know, but I'm saying like that stuff does go away. Yeah. To do like an eye surgery or like a fucking like chin, like that shit's scary to me because like if that's or the BBL, if that's messed up, like that sucks.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
The other stuff, like, I don't know.
Well, like
whatever,
you're saying too, because with aging, like I feel like once you, I mean, like say you do that eye thing, like how do you age with that? Like it's gotta be.
You never age.
Oh, shit. No, but it's gotta be weird with aging because naturally everything goes down. But if you've had something permanently plucked up like this, like you have to look absolutely absurd when you start to age.
I'm sure that Kris Jenner is a good example. No, I mean all those old people like that comedian lady Joan. What's her name? Yes, you do.
Joan.
Oh my god, I can't remember her name.
Joan Rivers.
Yeah, Joan Rivers.
She's a comedian.
Yeah, I mean she's dead, but yes,
she died.
Wait, now you're making me second guess.
She was really old.
She died a while ago.
I don't think she was a comedian.
Yes,
I thought she did something with fashion.
No. She was on the Fashion Police as a comedian.
Oh.
Joan Rivers, American comedian. She died in
Can I see her
2014.
face?
She died on my birthday in 2014.
Ooh.
Yikes. By the end of her life.
Oh, look how much prettier she was, though.
Actually, I don't think she was very pretty, but that's okay.
Okay, I mean, she's prettier than that.
She's like 89 years old there.
Oh, my Lord. The amount.
You're not talking here.
The amount of plumpness in this woman's face.
Yeah, but anyways, that's what old people look like with it.
It's not good.
Whatever. It's not like you look good old anyways.
That's true.
Honestly, it's more the mouth area that's a lot. Like that right there.
I actually disagree completely.
All right, it doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't.
Oh, no, I didn't hit her. I hit the mic.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
Okay, I can't help it. She woke it off my lap.
Sure.
I don't know. So anyways, yeah, plastic surgery, good times, can be super scary. I don't think that I could commit to doing anything that would like
alter your face.
Yeah, it really would freak me out because it could be really great, but it could be really bad. And if it was bad, I'd mentally think I would die.
So you know the other thing? Yeah. And so
It'd be
the
the
other
last
thing is
straw
with
for
like,
me.
I know that for lip injections, you have to, I mean, I think it's, I don't know. I don't want to get into measurements again, really. I don't. But, like, I know you have to buy like one whole, like, unit or whatever, you know what I'm trying to say. So like I don't want that much though if I were to do it. So like I want like very tiny. So but then you have to buy the full thing, so then they just keep it for you to like come back and do more like eventually or whatever. They keep it in the
It
fridge.
sounds like you're on the verge of getting lip injections.
I don't think I am. I really don't. It seems stupid. And also like you said, and I think this is like when they're drastic as well, like they look really weird. But like you said, when like you're not wearing any makeup, they look really dumb.
They just
and I
look
think
really
it might be extremely true.
Because I think you can tell more when there's no like lipstick on them. You can tell that they're just like, I don't know.
So there's this girl, and so it's they're badly done when you can tell, but like where it starts to go into like not the lip, but like the literal skin where you can see that the skin is out. That's a really terrible done botched dealio. And this girl I follow, hers are literally like out, like rimmed out to like
People
here.
do that though, but
I know, but like I saw her
put
without
the
makeup, and I
lipstick
was
on,
like,
yeah.
and it doesn't look that bad. And then one time,
no, because you can
but
line
her
them.
concealer, because she, you know, it was like a regular when you put foundation, it goes kind of like right by your lip, and like you could see that the foundation was like over her lip because her lip was like up here. I was like, what is going on?
Have you ever seen Trisha Paytas's?
No, I bet are they bad?
They're just crazy. She like.
I've noticed everybody drinks really weird when they have them too, because they like do this like thing with the straw where they're like.
Well, I think it keeps you from being able to close your lips. Actually, people have been doing that lip flip thing now.
That's what I've heard.
They can't. People try to drink out of straws and it like drop. Like you can't. It flips your lip up.
Oh.
That's why it's a lip flip.
Wait, but so what's the difference between a lip flip and like lip injections?
I think.
And then also people keep saying things about like Russian doll lips or some shit.
I mean, that's probably just like a style, but the lip flip, I think they use like your own lip to like push it up, and then and I don't know that it has like filler really in it.
Oh.
Or maybe I don't really know.
I know it's focused here,
upper
but I don't
lip.
know what they're doing to it.
It's because when people smile, their lip gets smaller. It's the dumbest shit. Because this lip gets smaller when they smile, so they want it flipped. So they smile, it doesn't get small.
Are you kidding?
No, I'm serious.
Why do you know so many details?
Because I watch,
she like knows like the reason why people get all these.
I find it fascinating.
I would never know that.
I find it fascinating.
Wow.
I saw a girl. Oh, I've seen multiple girls on TikTok that go and get them, and like I can't notice a difference after, but they're always really happy. They're like, "See," and I'm like, "I don't see a fucking difference." And then they can't drink out of a straw, and I'm like. Yeah, I don't think it makes a big difference. It's probably the most natural way to do that, like that. But
I don't know.
The
girl I follow, like that, I think I'm gonna go to. She does really good work though. Like hers do look really, really good. I don't know. It just seems kind of silly. But hey, if she has a nice Black Friday deal, maybe it's a 2-for-1.
Maybe she'll do a BBL in her office too.
Yeah, right. No,
but would not want my stomach fat put anywhere. I would just want it put in the
to be
trash.
taken out. And this part, oof, no one likes this part.
Well, to use Liz's own words against her, which she used on me when she was very young, why don't you just work out and eat healthy? Remember that?
Yeah.
When I said,
well, Mary goes,
I said, you were like 14, 15 or something. And we were living in New York, and I said, I would do literally anything
and I said,
to be back. No, let me finish. I said,
I want to tell the story.
I said, I would do literally anything. And I said it like really serious to be back to my high school body.
I don't think that's what you said.
Yes, I did.
You said high school body.
Dude, I wasn't that old there.
But I'm saying like you said that specifically.
Yes. Like my high school weight.
And
I say body.
And then
weight,
I think I said anything.
And I said, yeah.
And I said, why don't you just eat healthy and work out?
Such a bitch.
I mean, it's true.
It is
true. Like it is all it takes. Honestly, honest to God, it's really diet. Like I actually there's this girl I follow on Facebook. She's I think she's a grade or two younger than me, but I've known, like, we went to the same schools and stuff. And she ended up gaining quite a bit of weight, blah blah blah, over the couple years. And then she.
Are you talking about me?
we're acquaintances.
You're like, we used to know each other.
No, but so she lost, and I don't even think it was like a slower thing, but she lost like 100 and some pounds. She looks amazing. And then she posted something today, actually, like a before and after. And in the comments, the lady's like, oh my God, like, what did you do? Like, oh my gosh. And she's like, honestly, like, nothing that crazy. She's like, I basically just like portioned my meals and like started trying to like be like smarter about what I was eating. And the lady's like, you didn't work out at all? And she was like, I kind of like, I'd started taking like walks, because she was like bigger. Like she was like, I don't know if you even could work out like very much cardio and stuff. She's like, I started going on walks, and then I think she said she recently started like actually working out. But she's like, no, it was literally just diet.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's
crazy though, because I feel like people don't think that. They're like, if I feel like people prioritize the working out over the diet.
No, yeah,
they're like, if I go on a run, I'll like, if I just run and like keep up how I'm doing, like I'll lose weight. And it's like, but it's really not. It's backwards.
All that does for you is like knock off. Like it eats some of your calories,
yeah.
But if you eat more than what, it's a calorie deficit.
It's a deficit, yeah.
But
it's literally math.
You can definitely lose. Like in California, I lost a lot of weight. And
should we tell them that story?
Yeah, we should tell them that story, because
so
it was
Mary.
First up, I already want to stop you, and you haven't even started.
We're not doing well in this podcast. We want to keep cutting each other off,
because I already know you're gonna say lost is so much thinner. I know I was thinner than I am now, but I want you to
Mary.
No, this is
she's.
I know what I
broken.
Weigh. No,
it was broken.
No,
because it had to be broken.
I used the same scale. Listen, you got used to my size. I mean, I've plumped again, but when I moved back home, only gained for the first year, like 4 pounds. You just got used to my weight. I'm telling you, I was within the same weight range. It was just the shock when you saw me. But
sure.
I know, but you're like, oh, it's crazy. But it wasn't like.
It was insane, because
it was insane because when you saw me to when you saw me.
From when
it wasn't crazy.
Mary, but like even the span, I feel like, of how long it was. Like it was bizarre. Like,
yeah.
And I'm not great in general. No, I'm kidding. I just like I feel like I make things uncomfortable, but I don't care, because I think stuff's funny, and like I don't care what people think. But she wanted to like throw up and die because I made her so uncomfortable.
Yeah, I already have severe anxiety.
Yeah,
I'm like,
so can I tell the story?
No, because I'm remembering it.
She's getting anxious.
I'm
now.
getting like a fucking panic attack sitting here.
She was moving. Wait, you were coming back for Christmas, I think it was. And
no,
what was it? You were coming back for something.
I think it was Allison's bachelorette party.
Oh, okay. Well, so she was living out in California. I was not. And my mom and I went to pick her up from the airport. And I went in to go, which is also
I was at baggage claim.
Yeah, I don't know why I went in. I guess I was just really excited to see you or something. I don't know. Weird. I don't know. And I almost died. And I was laughing. I couldn't believe my eyes. She was like...
You're not explaining this well.
She was paper thin.
She walked in... Thank you.
And I didn't know who she was. Like, I couldn't find her because she was that fucking thin.
She fell.
And compared to what I saw her...
She grabbed onto me, slid down my body, and fell to the floor.
I did not.
Yes. You were on the floor and I was looking at this lady because you were laughing, crying like a psychopath. You weren't saying any words. You just kept going, Mary.
Yeah.
Mary. And the lady and me kept looking at each other because she's like, is this girl fucking crazy? And I was like so uncomfortable. And then, but the weird part was that I got in the car and mom didn't even say a word. Like, I think you're just dramatic.
No, I don't know. It was something about how that was that you looked like you were like anorexically
She
thin.
was on the floor laughing. Well, I had to wait for my bag. It was probably 5 to 10 minutes. You didn't stop laughing. You kept looking at me, and then you were like putting your arms around me, your hands.
It was
around
insane.
me.
I think it was the difference of how I saw you before and then after or something.
It was because
bizarre.
I was like,
how much did you lose though in that span? For real. It had to have been like 30 pounds.
It probably was 25, 30 pounds. Yeah.
I mean, that's huge because you weren't that big.
Like, I think it was 25 pounds.
Yeah. You looked very small.
Yeah.
And that's actually offensive. Mom didn't say anything because that's a lot of weight.
That's why I'm fucked up.
Yeah. Mom's like, yeah, you look okay.
No, I don't know. But yeah, it was, Liz does that. She laughs. Anybody who knows her can attest to the fact that anytime that you do something embarrassing, I mean, that wasn't embarrassing, but I was like already very uncomfortable because I just don't like the setting of that whole thing. There's bright lights everywhere. It's just a lot. And anytime you're in like a situation where you're uncomfortable, Liz calls out what's uncomfortable and then starts laughing hysterically, like can't breathe, laughing at you. Mm-hmm. It's really a lot.
Mm-hmm. I just feel like, I don't know. I'm not like that though. I don't get embarrassed. So like to me, like why not make something like funny?
Well,
Like
you
it's
can't
not
just
that
you
serious.
can't just make it funny by laughing because.
But like, why was that situation serious? No one knows you,
dude. I just have anxiety. What the fuck? What are you're gonna discredit mental health stuff here too?
No,
I have very severe anxiety. That's why. I don't know. There's not really an answer.
Yeah.
I don't like crowds. I don't like the airports very specifically. I do not enjoy. Like there's the overhead, especially coming out, having to get your baggage, having someone on the floor laughing at you.
I don't think I was on the
kind
floor.
of a lot. I promise you fell to the floor.
Maybe.
I'm
passionate. What can you say?
Yeah, they're just loud, bright, like people are all around. It's mostly people.
You don't like Meyer very much either.
I think I get really claustrophobic. I don't know what it is. It might just be agoraphobia.
Yeah,
honestly, I have a lot of symptoms.
You don't
of it.
like people very much around being around people.
I don't mind it in like
I feel like you hate it.
Outdoors. Well, like that fucking trick-or-treating thing, but that was a lot of people this year.
You didn't like that?
We didn't trick-or-treat. I liked like where we were located over on the side. I'm talking about like when we were going through those middle parts. I mean, that was a lot of people.
Yeah.
That is
See,
just
that
too
stuff
much.
doesn't even faze me.
It makes me feel like out of body. Like I want to run away really fast.
Yeah, like I literally I don't even think about it. I mean, it's a lot of people. Like I recognize that, but
Well, that's good that you
it doesn't like
recognize
it doesn't do anything to me inside. We're very different in that way.
Yeah, I don't.
And how odd do you think that is of how we switched almost as kids? Because you were very outgoing as a child, and I was not. And
It's
I think
weird though because I wouldn't consider myself like shy or any of that. It's like I have anxiety.
Yeah.
Because I'm not a shy person.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't really know what that means.
I don't know either. I think it just means you're very introverted and very anxious.
I really don't know what it means.
Know.
I do know that I don't know. I'm just an anxious person, but I would consider myself outgoing, but anxious. So it's like it doesn't actually match.
Juxtapose. Does that work?
I don't know.
Does that work?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I'm not a genius.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yep. All right. Well, should we wrap this up?
Sure. I would like to hear about your metabolism, but
we'll talk about it on the next episode.
Okay. I keep feeling I'm gonna pass
when we
out.
talk about Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving.
Ooh.
Do you think I say thanks weird?
Do it again.
Thanks.
Do it again.
Thanks.
Thanks. Thanks. I think we say it the same. Why does Dad say? What does he say?
He said that I say thanks.
Does he say thanks?
Yeah.
It's because he's an idiot.
I think it's, I don't know, he laughs like you. He laughs in like that condescending tone that you laugh in.
Thanks. I mean, it doesn't make sense, but it's just how we say it, so it's fine.
I don't know. It makes me feel
I would never take the extra effort to be like, thanks.
I don't even.
Thanks.
I don't think about it. All right. Well, anyways, let's wrap this up.
All right, we'll see you next. We'll see you next week for our Thanksgiving special.
YouTube, Spotify, and now it's on Apple Podcasts. Subscribe,
like, comment,
love.
Put some questions you like answered,
Topics.
recommendations.
All right. I think that's it. I think that's all.
All right. Peace out, bitches.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
Motherfuckers.
We hate you.
Fuck you.